Standing.
And what's up, everybody? 5'8" dunker, vertical trainer, Andy Lloyd here from Skigh Athletics, coming to you today for episode 67 of the Skigh vlog. So, just another little talk. I'll get into tutorials within this weekend. Throw some more tutorials out for you guys. Today, one of the most common questions that I get, or one of the most common statements that I get, or you can look at my comments even, I'm not making these up. Even my emails and my DMs are filled with this, saying, I'm only 15 years old, I'm only 16 years old, I don't want lifting to stunt my growth, so what should I do? If you are 150,000% concerned about this, then do push-ups, do pull-ups, do dips. You could do all these things with just no equipment at all, or you could go to a park and just do pull-ups on a jungle gym. Literally have done that before. You can do dips on your chair. I think I have a video on that. If not, then if you guys want, I'll drop a whole video of how to do at-home workouts for your upper body. And then obviously the plyometrics, guys, whether you can download my program that's free on my website, www.skighathletics.com. When you download that, you'll get a weight room routine, and you will get 2 phases of jumping plyometrics. Those jumping plyometrics are on my YouTube channel here. You could just go look up. It tells you exactly how to do those jumps. Those are fine. You don't need weight to do those. Just because you don't want to do the lifting part of it doesn't mean you just scrap the entire program. So I strongly suggest getting into the jumping plyometrics, doing the jumping technique, the stuff that I created, those 5 progressions that are currently out right now, master those. People always look for a reason not to do something because it doesn't fit their entire description of what they need. Again, start where you are with what you have. And what you have, what I'm giving you, is a free program off my website and these free tutorials on my YouTube channel. So scroll through those. If you're asking me what should I do, what do I start, all this other stuff, and if you want, I got all this free content, and I got the free program once you subscribe to my email list at www.skighathletics.com. Now, back to the real question. Does lifting stunt your growth? The short answer is no. That's, again, guys, this is my YouTube channel. Let me live, let me speak. It's a clear no for me, because I went to the doctor when I was, I think 12 years old, and when I was growing up, they used to show these little progression charts of how tall you were going to end up being based off your parents' height, your medical history, whatever. Just making stuff up, all right? But we're going to say that there was some sort of number game in there, and my projected height was 5'3". So you can imagine, growing up playing basketball, I did start doing, just dribbling drills, shooting drills. I was extremely into basketball growing up. I practiced all the time. I started that in 3rd grade, just practicing every day. Obviously not lifting. But when I was 12 years old, I think I was 12 years old, maybe 11. Between then, I remember just, wanting to play basketball at a decent level, at least high school, and just compete. And I was just thinking in my head at that time, now granted there are great 5'4" basketball players, 5'3" basketball players, obviously, but I was just thinking, you know what, I thought I was going to be tall. Right now I have cousins that are 6'4", so you can imagine when I was told I was going to be a foot shorter, I was just, you got to be joking. So I went home and I Googled, made sure nobody was on the phone. Again, this is back in the day. So I looked up how to naturally get taller, how to naturally grow. And of course, HGH came up, steroids came up, all the good stuff. Just kidding. But it wasn't until I got to an article that it had quotes from Arnold Schwarzenegger in it, and a bunch of different, doctor reviews, this, that, and it was the first thing that I looked up that got me interested into fitness, I guess, even though there was a time lapse in between there where I really didn't care and I just drank soda all the time. But I read that, and that was before, either way, I read that muscle growth stimulates bone growth. Healthy muscle growth will stimulate bone growth. So what did I start doing? I started lifting, and I hit a crazy growth spurt, and that's when, right before going into 7th grade, I was 5'7", and then I tapered off and I got close to 5'8", got into the 5'8". I got measured at 5'8 1/4. I've gotten measured 5'7 3/4. Depends on the time of day, to be completely honest with you. We're gonna round up, and I'm gonna say 5'3". For the girls, if you're watching this, I'm about 5'11 in Tim's. Either way, but I didn't go to the gym and load weight on the bars. I went with my older brother and I went with his friends. Now, it's tough. I know it's tough that, you want these crazy results, but I recognized at that young age I recognized how old they were and how much time I had to prep myself. So there was no need for me to rush. Literally zero need for me to rush. I can't stand when I get messages from people saying that they're 14 or 15. How can I get a quick 2 inches? How can I get a quick 3 inches? No, you don't want to play that game. Because when you get those quick 2-3 inches, there are things that you can do to get a quick 2-3 inches. My jumping my jumping form that I teach you guys, that I have on my site, those 5 progressions, master those progressions, and then master, I have how to increase your vertical in just 2 minutes, how to jump higher off of 2 feet in 2 minutes. Those are, somewhat instant results. You'll feel your body will feel better when you jump like that, especially if you've never jumped before and if you're looking for a technique to get into, or if you've developed unhealthy habits. Those are perfect, but when you're trying to, you're looking for the long haul. So when I recognized that when I was 12 years old and I started lifting, and even when I was there, my brother said, look, when you go into the gym, we're not putting any weight on any bar until you do every single form, every single thing perfectly. And that's what I did. I remember for the longest time, and the bar is 45 pounds. So if you're 12, 11 years old, granted there are some strong guys out there. I was fat, so it does play into effect. I was fat, so I was a little stronger than some of the skinnier kids in my class. And I was short. So yeah, 45 pounds, it wasn't, I don't remember specifically, it wasn't crazy heavy, it wasn't crazy light. But I worked on my form and I made sure I got my form right. Obviously tweaked some things when I got older, but my brother made sure that I did not do anything incorrectly. And he did the same thing for any exercise, whether it was how to manipulate my body, just to keep it still, just so I can do everything correctly. Shout out to him for doing that. Really got me into it. But yeah, so lifting does not stunt growth, but do not go into the gym and first week in, load up 225 pounds, 14 years old, never lifted before. Now there's 14-year-olds that squat 225 pounds, I know. But don't throw on a crazy amount of weight and just get to work. Again, there's warming up involved, which I have on my website. There's correct technique I have on my website. Again, I have it on my YouTube channel too. It's all on my YouTube channel. I have the form and everything. I did find I have a squat technique video that I never uploaded, so I'm gonna have to throw that up. I'm gonna have to edit it and throw that up. I made it a month ago. But I have the form, I have the warm-up, I do have the stretching. If I don't have the stretching, comment down below and I will put up the stretching. But just be safe about it. If you're 15, you can lift. And with the program, with the free program that I have, that I gave online, it's not meant for, it's not like a bang, powerful 90% of your max, throw the weight on kind of exercise. And I even get some messages saying, some of it's not at specific to the exact pound. Well, because what you're doing is not this. What you're doing here in Gainesville, Florida, is not the same as what somebody else is doing in Hong Kong with my program. Now, the person in Hong Kong could be stronger. I'm just saying that the weight's not going to be the same, but the technique is going to be the same. The form is going to be the same. But when I say put on a weight that you can get for 8 reps, but you wouldn't be able to get for maybe 13 or 14 reps, then you have to recognize, okay, if I'm doing this exercise, he shows me how to do it, then I'm going to put this amount of weight on because it fits for me, and then you remember how strong you are. But again, don't go load up the weight, being crazy or anything like that. Go be comfortable. And again, 15, a lot of you guys are 15 that are saying, should I lift, should I not lift? I suggest it. I also suggest knowing exactly how to do all of the lifts that you're doing. And if there's anything you're unsure about, email me through my website. Just go to my website. You can email me. You can fill out a contact submission form. You can also just email me at aloyd@skighathletics.com, ALLOYD @SKIGH And again, guys, I'm here for you for any questions that you have. Again, I'm throwing this stuff out for you guys on YouTube because I want you guys to have it. So that's pretty much it. I got a lot of questions about it. I had to address it. Long vlog, but just a quick story about me. And again, guys, it does not stunt growth, but you just gotta be careful. Do not load up the weight. Go for form first. Learn the form. Get some muscles, all right? There's nothing wrong with getting in the gym. There's really nothing wrong with getting in the gym. Just in the gym, just do not strain yourself. That's pretty much it. Again, head over to my website, get my free program, download my free program, subscribe to my email list, #Skigh on Instagram. No one's hashtagged it yet. Am I gonna have a giveaway in October or what? Well, this is a long video. If you guys stayed to watch this whole thing, I appreciate it. But remember, guys, Skigh has no limits. Keep working, keep grinding, get that work in, wake up early, stay up late, do whatever you gotta do, all right? Keep grinding. Turn this thing on.